Do you hear the subtle breeze? Do you hear the sound of the wind? It breezes past us. And then you must really decide in life what kinds of winds we need to follow. What am I saying? I do not know. That is for you to figure out. So yeah, I'm trying something new today. I got some BGM music turned on in the background. I'm just gonna talk and just vibe. A little small today. Yeah, bro, I was gonna go to the toilet. That's fine, go to the toilet. Smartphones, baby. What's up, Eric? We actually have a lot of things to discuss today. We've had a lot of exciting things happening within this past week, and I have announced a lot of things. I guess the one thing that's been on my feed the most is probably Dive Studios, and I'm doing a podcast with them called How Did I Get Here? And I wanted to make a clarification on what it's about, because I feel like a lot of people are still very confused on what it's about. And the simple answer is, it's just us diving into one question. That question could vary from any question, really. And for the first couple of topics, we've had some interesting topics. And therefore, I've answered none of your questions. And that is the explanation. Round of applause, everybody. For those of you who are joining in a little bit later, like I said, we're doing something different today. We're going to try to just chill out and take it easy. With some BGM, some lo-fi vibes, and some beats. You know, ask some questions. Talk about things. We've had a lot of things happen. The How Did I Get Here podcast is slowly starting to come into fruition. It's about to begin. The drop date has been announced. Hope you guys are excited for that. I'm super excited for that as well. Also, singing spaceships. Something I'm also super excited about. Big thank you to everybody involved. Because they're a group of musicians that I really look up to, and being able to do something creative or musical with them has been a really cool experience. So yeah, it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And yeah. Waiting for your single on 88 Rising. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. You guys like the music? Me too, baby. Okay. Like, you know how in college, or like when I was in college, this kind of music didn't really exist, but these days, like when I'm trying to focus on something, but I need something in the background, I'll keep it on. Like those YouTube playlists. Yeah. How do you handle stress? I don't think anyone really handles stress. I've seen a lot of ways that people take care of stress. Like one, they just let it blow by them. They don't worry about it. They feel like stress is irrelevant, so they don't pay any mind, therefore they don't receive stress. But I feel like that way, you're still subconsciously dealing with your stress, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's good, because in the long run, it piles up. Yeah. Yes, sir. The X lyrics. I still haven't because I've been trying to keep up with the comments as well. Today I was a little bit busy taking care of this and that, but you know, getting ready for the other side drop as well. January 31st, 12 p.m. KST. We're dropping the next snippet of the Ish project. But yeah, what was I talking about before that? I was talking about something before that. Where'd the headband go? Headband's gone. Headband's gone, man. I don't know where it went. I was looking through my bag yesterday, today. It's not there. I'm confused. I don't know where it is. But, you know, this music is making everything really chill. I really like it. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. It almost makes me feel like I'm like a radio DJ. Oh yeah, we're talking about X lyrics. X lyrics, I still have been keeping up with it, trying my best. And I have seen the last word right a couple times, maybe like 4 or 5 times. But the first 2 I have not seen right at all. So I feel like that is never going to happen. I told you guys, this is like just one of those things. I was never planning on releasing it, but everyone wanted to know. So I was like, if you would like to know, and if you can guess it, then I will verify it. You know, I don't want you guys to be stuck on this wild goose chase where nothing's ever confirmed, and then you guys have the right answer, but you don't know. It's like everything becomes a theory. If I see the right answer, I'll say yes, but if not, you know what I mean? Ooh. What's something we can talk about? Oh, I got a... So I write lyrics on my phone, and then I send it over to my computer just to like have like a folder of it. And remember how I told you guys Richard sends me stuff sometimes? I'll read you his 2 lines that I have. I have a Richard file, and then I have like all my other notes. This one really hit hard. I really like this one. Richard said, sometimes it's not the butterflies but the heartache that makes you realize how much you love somebody. That's crazy. That one hits hard. Right? That's what I mean. Right? Because like it's not always just about the good emotions, but it's like what they always say, you know? Did I kiss Richard goodnight? I did not kiss Richard goodnight, but I caught it. It's like that super famous phrase, you don't know what you have till it's gone, right? Another one he wrote was, I think the music might be getting a little bit loud. Hold up. 1 second. Yeah. Another one was, this one was sick too. I drew you a rose but forgot the thorns. Everybody, a moment of silence. Good vibes to Richard. I guess we could talk about, cause for other side, so I decided to do something fun, and I cut it up into segments, and then I sent it out to my friends, right? And I assumed it would take a couple days for you guys to put it together, but within like 6 hours, it was all put together. So next time it will be harder. I just assumed that, you know, after X and that never being solved, that maybe I was making things too hard with like no hints. And I was considering going 0.5 seconds a piece just to make it a bit harder, but I was like, nah, 1 second should be hard enough, and you guys put it together. It didn't take that long, so next time it'll be harder. But I guess there were speculations on the lyrics, and I'll just clarify that the part was, sometimes I just call, I know you won't pick up, can't ever help myself and try, scared you're scared alone, so every night I hope I see you on the other side. So it's sometimes I just call, I know you won't pick up, can't ever help myself and try, scared you're scared alone, so every night I hope I see you on the other side. And that is it. I am not explaining any of that. Ooh. Okay, stop. You gotta be chill today. Flow with the BGM. Be one with the BGM. But yeah, I have a lot of lyrics here. Maybe we can talk about them. But I'm really excited for the other side to drop. Because, like I said, from LA Trains, it's like a completely different kind of genre. And I've just been dabbling this and that, going from one side of the spectrum to the other. So yeah, I just hope that it's satisfactory, you know? Because, I mean, me and the squad are always doing our best, but, you know, sometimes we may not hit a mark. And if you ever feel like we have it, you're like, you could tell me, you know, Jay, like, you know, I like LA Trains. I didn't like LA Trains, but this one's not it. This one's also not it. Either way, let me know, man. Tell me the truth. I need good criticism. Hello, hello, hello. What's the correct last word? I'm not gonna say, because it just gets too easy. I think X is gonna be gone forever. Jay, use filter, please. Why? Talk more about my project. I don't know what more there is to say. So other side, something different with you. Collabing on 88 Rising. Yeah, other side is something completely different. Yeah. I mean, you guys will see. It's dropping pretty soon, right? I believe the 88 Rising singing Spaceships was the 30th, and the other side's the 31st. So on the 30th, you'll see what it is, and all the mysteries will be solved. I can't just tell you guys. I'm sorry. There are rules to this game. Can I give you guys more hints about the X? Okay. Last hint. Last hint forever. Alright. The last hint is X has to do with folklore. That is the last one. That is all I'm giving you. I'm never explaining anything past that. It is all on you from now on. Okay. Take it away, guys. Take it away, guys. But yeah. I mean, like, I guess to talk about more about the project, even the lyrics that I've been writing, even the lyrics go from one spectrum to the other, right? And then, like, if you look at LA Trains, for example, it goes, I'm stuck in this moment because it shines beautiful, and so do these streetlights, and so do you. I wish we could stay here without so much as blinking, keeping my eyes on, right? What was I thinking while writing this? I don't think I was thinking anything while writing this. This was more kind of like it sounds like I'm stuck. Okay, so like I'm stuck in this moment. Okay. And this shines. How does it shine? No, it doesn't shine. It vibrates. No, it shines. It shines beautiful. Yeah, it shines beautiful. It's like one of those things. And then kind of just went from there. But except the last line. The last line was very. I thought about it for a little bit. It took me like a good amount of time to think about it. But the rest, like 5 minutes. Yeah. You know, Jason Mraz said something like a long time ago that's really interesting. He said a lot of his best songs and most popular songs were written in the shortest amount of time. So I'm not saying this is going to be one of my best songs, but I'm just saying that's also viable, you know? How much time you use on your lyrics or your melodies doesn't matter. For me, let's talk about the lyrics first, right? So I've been doing these kind of lyrics. I'm stuck in this moment because it shines beautiful. So do these streetlights, so do you. I've been trying to listen to a lot of different kinds of music, right? And especially in like modern hip hop today, it's a lot of stuff that's just like very to the point. You know what I mean? Like, I loved you, I lost you, I'm hurt, you hurt me. Sad ending. You know, that's a lot of the hip hop songs today, I feel like. And I really vibe with that, so I've been trying to maybe try to get some of my other lyrics on that lane. I have others. I think the Me You Want was that way. Let me read it quick. Maybe not. I guess, yeah, it was kind of straightforward. I have a lot of those. And then I have some more of like what I'm used to, where when I used to like write poems and stuff before when I was younger, I used to, you know, I want to feel like super smart, you know, like smart brain energy. So I would like always try to come up with something like clever, and obviously I never did, or else it would already be in a song. But lately I feel like I've been making little breakthroughs, and this was something that Shawn Mendes said. He said that most of his lyrics are things that people say in everyday life, and that's something that Young K also goes by, as well as 홍지사 작곡가님, as well as JYP. So I think that's super relevant. So I've been trying some of those, but just add a hit of like punch, you know what I mean? Like things that stick in your head and make you think like once or twice over. For example, I have a song called, I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, but this line goes, funny how I left cause you were a lie and now I'm one. Cause I said that I wouldn't, but I miss you so damn much. You know what I mean? So I kind of try to like make it easy, but get you thinking a little bit at the same time. Yeah. For the other stuff, I have other songs that are super straightforward. But, I mean, with time, you guys will definitely see. Yeah. You guys will definitely see. And I've been trying some other stuff where I'm like making words up kind of, like terminologies or like phrasing. And I don't know if that's gonna work or if anyone's gonna understand what I'm saying, but I figure this is kind of like me finding myself. So for now, a bit of apologies if the lyrics don't make sense, but for me, I guess it's for me. Yeah. Another one that I really liked was I wrote a hook, and I'm not gonna tell you the title again, but the lyrics go, don't you know that nothing's really ever beautiful? We're all just broken windows, what you see depends from where you set your eye. I could see my blood on the floor, or it might just be a rose. I like that one too. That was good. I actually wrote that in like the car. I really like that one. But some of my friends were telling me, I sent it to, so I have like a couple rooms I sent it to, where I'm like, does this make sense? And then they're like, no, or like, yes, right? And then this was one of the ones where they were like, oh, I don't understand the last part. Yeah, where it goes, you could see your blood on the floor, or it might just be a rose. So maybe I was thinking a little bit too symbolically. And then like, cause like that happens, you get tunnel vision when you're writing lyrics, and everything makes sense to you, but without any preface or like an interlude of information to that specific set of words, people don't understand, cause it's impossible, cause everything's in your head. How are you supposed to know, you know? So I might have to rewrite that last part. I like it though. Don't you know that nothing's really ever beautiful? We're all just broken windows. What you see depends from where you set your eye. I could see my blood on the floor, or it might just be a rose. Yeah, I like it. Oh. It's so interesting that I don't have to like keep it in or like hide it until it releases, because like it's personal, right? Yeah. It's kind of interesting. Feels interesting. Anyway, yeah. And then for like melodies, I think I take a little bit more time. Like Major will tell you this, but he gets so frustrated with me because I'm always going back for revisions. Like I'll go in the studio the first time, I'll listen to it, and then we'll play the track, and then we'll just freestyle some stuff on it. We'll cut it up, we'll comp it, and then make a basic like first rough version, right? And I'll take it home, and on the way home I'll be like, oh, this should have been different. This should have been different. And then I'll call Major, I'll be like, Hyung, he'll be like, I know. You don't have to tell me. When are you gonna come? And I'll just be like, okay. He's just so used to the process already, because we've been working together for so long. Yeah. Yeah, but melodies definitely take me a little bit longer. Korean lyrics take me really long when I write them. Like when I wrote 두통, as well as 혼잣말, they take forever, man. And some of the newer ones that we've been doing, like it's because like in Korean, like I have to make sure that it makes sense, like the word structure makes sense, because sometimes like you know, like my Korean is not perfect, you know, like I could speak fluent Korean, but when writing it down and speaking are two different things. And you know, some things like make sense in like when they're verbal, and some things don't make sense when they're like written down. So I guess it's kind of like that. Yeah. I love English lyrics because I can understand. Yeah, English lyrics are a bit easier for me to write out, especially because they get done faster. Definitely, because I don't have to like second guess myself. Does this make sense? And then like I don't have to sit there and wonder for like 30 minutes on how I could phrase this to make it make sense and fit the word count. Because you know how like if you have a melody like then you have to fit so you write like da na na, but that the words have to make sense. They have to feel good and all that stuff. So that's also a thing. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that was like the lyrics I just read you were as deep as I was trying to go. I didn't want to go any deeper than that because I feel like it'll only make sense to me. Like I have one that went deeper than that. Like I don't think I'm gonna use this, so I'll just read it to you, right? But this went like almost too much, so it's like it's impossible to comprehend. So it goes, just like a mother's cries bring life and the death of many freed more lives. Been thinking it over and over, would we have ever known the light if we hadn't known what the dark was like? I know it hurts like hell right now, but I know it's also only for now. Don't you worry, no tears were in vain. Don't you worry, your hurt won't stay. Your tears will go back to the soil from whence it came to nurture the ground, to outgrow your pains for a better story next time you hurt again. That's only gonna make sense to me. Who's that gonna make sense to? It's only gonna make sense to me. So yeah. So that was like the other end of the spectrum. And then I have other songs where I'm like talking about like Super Mario and stuff. So yeah. Yeah. But I also wanted to do like some like gospel-ish sounding stuff too. So that's actually how the Dive Studio intro came about. Because I went into the studio because they needed an intro. I was a major coding and I was like, I want to try something. Because I've been wanting to try gospel for a long time, but I didn't know how to do the harmony variations or like where to go with it, right? So I kind of just got in the studio and tried this and that, got some help from people around me, and we were able to figure out how it could get that vibe, like the major minor-ish clash, but it's not really a clash, but it sounds like a clash, so it sounds like kind of tensioned and really good. Yeah. So that's how that came out. That at the end, how did I get here? That part? Yeah. That was kind of interesting too. It took a minute. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting it to. Like we were in the studio for a good, I think 2 hours-ish, because we were trying that at first, and then like we were just like, dang, it's not coming out. I think we failed. And then we were just doing some other stuff with some splice samples just in case, so that we have like backups. And then it came out with that, and then like we sent like 4 different versions, and they were like, yo, we think this is cool. And we're like, okay, cool. Yeah. Yo, hold up. Hold up, guys. Yes. Yeah. But I'm super excited for all the stuff that's coming up soon. I'm so excited. Because I've been planning for a long time. I go to the Ish project, with the podcast, with the singing spaceships, like even with Hidden Clouds Festival, like there's just so many things coming up. And you know, we're always working on our albums, so the albums too, that's also very, very exciting. We got a lot of things prepared for you guys. So we hope you're ready. Yeah. Oh, and also, I did want to shout this out, but you know, there may be some of you like they're like lonely, you know, and sometimes like you don't have anyone to talk to, and your friends are all busy, and your parents are at work, and your siblings are doing homework, and you're just like, oh man, I wish I had someone to talk to. You should drop by our Discord. So we have a Discord. For those who don't know, Discord is a voice chatting app usually used for gaming, but a lot of people have been using it just for communication in communities. And we have a community in our Discord for the Dive Studios, right? So having become a Dive Studios podcast host, I now have my own section and channel. And I drop in once in a while, and it just really feels like everyone is bonding and having a really good time. And you guys are wild. You guys are talking about the weirdest things when I run in there. So if you guys are ever, you know, bored or lonely, just need someone to talk to, I feel like it's a really positive community from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen any toxicity actually. And everyone really tries to like be supportive, and people come with problems, and people like give suggestions and stuff like that. So come on over to the How Did I Get Here Dive Studios Discord if you guys are bored, and just talk. Everyone seems to be having a really good time there. It's kind of chaos, but that's what's cool, right? Yeah. Alrighty. And yeah, I read this. Sometimes it's not the butterflies but the heartache that makes you realize how much you love somebody. So JY has a rule, right? And then what he says is, well, not really a rule, but a suggestion. He says, when you're writing lyrics, you gotta make sure you're either one, setting an example that most likely no one has said before, or two, talking about something specific that no one's talked about before. And for Richard's, this example, sometimes it's not the butterflies but the heartaches that make you realize how much you love somebody. It's definitely in the category that a lot of people have talked about, which is you don't know what you have till it's gone, but how he packaged it, I've never seen it this way before. So that's what like really hit me, like, oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that in a song someday. Yeah. Alright guys, I think that is it for my Instagram live today. Just wanted to check in and say hi. Haven't done one in a while, and I know a lot of stuff dropped, so I just wanted to talk about it. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay safe. Prayers going out to everyone that's having a hard time. And I hope you guys have a good one.